What does it mean to you when the summer camp starts and you introduce the world of engineering to our youth?
Well, it's actually one of the best times for me. Especially that first day when we know that we're gonna be getting 250 students every week, and they come in and they're excited, and you can see them happy and wanting to know, full of energy, wanting to know what they're gonna do, and it's really one of those fulfilling or accomplished moments, because you know that you're trying to educate not the students of today but the students of tomorrow, those students who are going to be the potentially next engineers and scientists, you can still see that they have this passion. They still don't know what they're gonna do going forward, and they see this as an opportunity to see, hey, is this something I want to do? Right. So it's great. It's what makes it even greater is when you actually go to the classroom and you see the students engaged and answering questions and learning and working in groups. So it's really one of those feelings that you know that what you're doing is planting a seed for years to come, especially at the elementary level.
I've been part of UTCRS ever since it started, so I've been involved with every summer camp. Every summer we have a lot of students, and they just so excited to come and learn. They're just ready. And some of the activities that we have for them are really exciting. They are able to build their own maglev. They're able to use robots. Some of the high school students are able to start programming using Arduinos, which is something that I did not do during high school. So I think that's pretty cool for them.
Yeah, I think the summer camps do a good job of inspiring kids to choose engineering. A lot of kids kind of have the mindset of building things, creating things, but don't really see engineering as a career path, mostly because they don't really know too much about it. I think the summer camps really help just inform them about that.
If we continue the same schedule, every Thursday we'll have the tours for the students, and we have all kinds of grade levels from third grade, I think. It's third grade? Yeah. Third grade to high school students, juniors and seniors, and some of those kids are just so happy to be here. It's really exciting. Yeah, they just see something and they want to learn what it is, talking about if they've seen it before, how it works, what it is. And you just get a chance to explain to them, to make them understand, and that can help them out in the future. And there we get some students, we get some groups that are kind of shy, but we try as much as we can to just get them interacting so they can answer questions. It's pretty fun.
Someone hold me to wake up,
So you see the machine. So the machine is too manual.
There's a problem. Sometimes these bearings lock up and the train derails. And of course, if you fall, you can get back up. But if the train falls, then that's a little more complicated.
It's kind of like when somebody tells you, look, your tooth is starting to go bad. You might not feel it now, but maybe within the next 3 months you need to go to a dentist and do something about it, or otherwise it's gonna really start hurting you. So that's kind of like the main prediction that we are giving the railroads.
So basically these are cavities. You guys know what cavities are, right? Everybody has cavities. So kind of like the analogy that Dr. T was talking about, your teeth hurting. So basically that's what happens to the bearing. If it goes bad, your teeth goes bad, if your tooth goes bad, then it just falls off, right? So exactly what happens to the bearings. If the bearing falls off, then you have a disaster.
Over the past 4 years, we have served, with this year's numbers, we would have served 4,000 students in the lower Rio Grande. So we've exposed 4,000 students to opportunities in STEM careers, to explore, for example, Newton's laws, explore programming, logic through robotics, working in teams, look at the engineering design process. And if you think about it, there is, like, especially in the Valley, there's about 300,000 K through 12 students. Okay, so 4,000 might not be a big proportion of that, and the hope is that these camps become not just funded by the US DOT, but they continue, they take a life of their own, and we've basically started something that will be continue to be sponsored by school districts for years to come, to be able to expose as many students as we can. Now, the nice thing about it is, not only did we expose 4,000 students, but we've exposed more than 400 teachers to the curriculum. So that means that these teachers who have been exposed to the curriculum, have taught it. Now they can take these modules, they can take these lessons, they can take this and basically implement it in their schools, therefore affecting God knows how many other students in their classrooms. So it has a domino effect. It's you know, we're serving students, but then these teachers are going in and bringing this opportunity to their classrooms, which potentially will help other students, and will also help the teachers motivate students to pursue careers in STEM. So it has a big effect, and we just started this, but we're hoping is that as it continues, it grows and it becomes a standard, one of those standard camps that are offered every year for the people in the lower Rio Grande Valley. Knowing the components, it will tell us that, hey, this is going bad. And how bad is it? And we can track with time how it gets worse with mileage. Okay? We can also track the temperature. And usually what we find out is that vibration is a much better indicator than temperature. Temperature only comes in line when the bearing is almost ready to fail. So what you see here, the students learn how to set up the bearings, connect them to the computer gathers all the data, and then we take that data and we go analyze it. Okay, so they learn programming, they learn how to do controllers. So what you see here is a controller designed to keep the hydraulic cylinder force constant, and of course the data acquisition system. So everything you see in this lab, students learn how to do and operate.
What it means to you, what it means to them.
Well, it feels great, having kids in, being able to inspire the youth to study what we've chosen as a career path.
You're gonna look at me, not the camera.
I looked at the camera, right?
I thought you were looking at Luis. I thought you were looking at Luis. I was like, wait.
Okay, I forgot what I said already.
Again.
Can you just Photoshop my eyes?
All right, ready? Let's
Yeah.
do the same question. Let's try it again.